The United States says it will suspend all private charter flights to Cuba to increase economic pressure on Havana. The announcement was made by U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo on his Twitter page. He accused Cuba of using tourism and travel funds to finance what he called abuses and foreign interference. Pompeo said Washington will continue to deny financial revenue to Havana for the sake of the Cuban people. His remarks come amid a tough re-election battle for U.S. President Donald Trump in Florida. Most of Cuban-American residents in the state support hardline measures towards the Cuban government. Officials in Havana have said the latest measure by the U.S. will have no major impact. Harry Vox is an investigative journalist, and he joins us now out of New York. Harry, welcome. Havana saying this isn't going to have any major impact. Many have said that the U.S. policy towards Cuba has been a failure. Do you see it that way?
If you look at Cuba, I've been there many times. Lovely people, lovely place. These people have a special dignity that you don't see in the West. There's very little violence. The families and marriages stay together forever. They grow their food. There's no hunger there. Everyone's fed. And the old people, there's a very low divorce rate, very low families stay together, by the way. The old people there, they're in the streets, laughing, talking, riding bikes, you know. In the United States, they put you, when you're old, they put you in a home in front of the TV, you know. So, no, it's not going to affect these people. They have a certain dignity. This is vulgar electoral politics that Pompeo's playing. Trump needs Florida, and he's throwing some meat at the Miami Cubans to shore up their support. But there's a broader historical thing going on here, and that's because Cuba is one of the last remaining central banks that's not a part of the Rothschilds empire, along with Iran and North Korea. What do they call it? The triad of evil, or whatever they call it. Pompeo is an instrument of the House of Rothschilds, and here's the most interesting thing: he doesn't even know it. They don't even have to tell him, right? He's too stupid to figure it out. He just thinks he's pushing this rapture theology so he could get a few bucks from an Israeli lobbyist firm when he gets done soiling the State Department in 4 years. Pompeo's going to be gone, and we're never going to see this guy again because he's a low-caliber guy, right? He's just hoping to get a job with an Israeli lobby firm, just like everyone else in Washington. Yeah, he's a pig, and he even looks like one. He sounds like a pig. Yeah, he's got that glottal of a pig. Yeah, basically. You know.
What do you make of these Cuban American residents in Florida who perhaps don't know that they're being used as political pawns by the White House, who support hardline measures against their homeland?
Yeah. Any Cuban in Florida who believes that the Republicans or the Democrats care one bit for them is living in a dreamland. First of all, these are the Cubans, you have to understand, that lost the revolution. They lost their land. So presumably, these were the ones who were abusing the poor of Cuba. Because if you know about that revolution, you know that you had a very small minority, just like what we have here in the United States now, a 1%, who totally destroyed the lives of those peasants in Cuba. Well, that's what's happening in the United States. And for Trump to even be playing to this at this time is the worst mistake. No, the Cubans are getting set up, and they're putting their hopes and dream in Pompeo and Trump. It's a joke. But I'll say this. For Pompeo to put on his Twitter that Cubans are abusing and foreign intelligence, I mean, that's like the pot calling the kettle black. You wonder how he could say that with a straight face without bursting out laughing, you know.
Okay, Harry, thank you very much indeed for your contribution. Harry Vox, investigative journalist, joining us out of New York.